I'm Andrew White, and I'm running for governor of Texas as an independent Democrat. Let's be honest, Democrats can't just complain about Trump or Abbott anymore. We have to show people what we're for, solve problems, not just point fingers. After almost 12 years of Greg Abbott, here's where he stands. Our schools are ranked 47th. 20 hospitals have gone bankrupt and our infrastructure is falling apart. That's not good for business, it's not good for kids, and it's not good for Texas.
Today, we are breaking down another Democratic candidate for Texas governor in 2026, and this is Andrew White. Andrew White is the son of a former Texas governor, Mark White. He grew up in Texas, built a career as a Houston businessman and entrepreneur, and holds an MBA from University of Texas. His background is largely in business, not politics. He has ran for governor once before in 2018, and he made it all the way to the Democratic runoff. Now he's back with a new strategy and a very specific message about how Democrats can actually compete statewide. One thing to know about Andrew White is that he calls himself an independent Democrat. This means he's still running in the Democratic primary. He is not running as a third-party candidate, but he's branding himself as someone who steps outside the traditional party box, aiming to appeal to Democrats, independents, and moderates, and even some crossover Republicans who are tired of the current leadership. That framing could help him draw a much bigger coalition, but it also raises questions about whether he can energize the Democratic base enough to win the primary. His message centers on what he sees as the real issues Texas leaders have been ignoring, which includes public schools, hospitals and healthcare access, infrastructure, and stop prioritizing culture wars. He argues that Abbott has abandoned everyday Texans and left billions of dollars in federal funds on the table, especially around Medicaid expansion. Some of his strengths include having a higher name recognition than many other candidates. He has a business background framed as practical leadership. His moderate message that could attract suburban and independent voters. His strategy is built around winning statewide rather than just appealing to one faction. And here are a few challenges and possible red flags. No elected office experience, which will matter to some voters. His moderate bipartisan approach may not energize the Democratic base. Running statewide requires a massive ground game and fundraising machine. So he must prove that he can build enthusiasm and broad appeal at the same time. Bottom line here, Andrew White is positioning himself as the candidate who can pull the big, diverse coalition needed to flip Texas. If your priority is electability and reaching independence, you'll probably find him very compelling. If your priority is big, bold, progressive policy, he may not be at the top of your choice. Either way, he is a serious contender, and it's worth watching